Hi, welcome to the first Legacy Minutes of the Advent season. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about Advent as we discussed in the last pre-launch video. Advent is the season where Christians celebrate the expectation of the coming of Jesus Christ. One of the cool things about Advent is different people celebrate it different ways, but typically it starts on the fourth Sunday before Christmas, and every Sunday sort of marks the beginning of a new theme. So for me and my family this year, we are, as I talked before, we're reading through the Come Let Us Adore Him book by Paul Tripp. But the themes that we're sort of looking at start today with the theme of hope. When I think about Jesus and I think about his coming, I go all the way back to Genesis chapter 3. And in Genesis chapter 3, this is the chapter that really shows us the fall of man, that shows us when Satan came, tempted Eve, Adam and Eve sinned against God, and thus began the reign of the curse of sin and death on this earth. But in the middle of that, those curses being pronounced, the Lord talking to the serpent tells the serpent that one day the seed of woman, one who is from the seed of woman, will come, and you will bruise his heel. That is, you will injure him, but he will crush your head. He will kill you. And this verse is known as the proto-evangelium or evangelion. And this is what that means is that it's the first gospel. It's the first time the good news is preached. It's the first time that since sin enters the world, there is hope. You see, God had a plan from the very beginning to put hope into the heart of man, hope in one who would come and deliver them from their sin. And throughout the whole Old Testament, this hope is seen and this Messiah is longed for. And everything that unfolds in the Old Testament is pointing forward to Jesus Christ coming. Isaiah in chapter 7 says, "Behold, the virgin shall be with child, and you shall call his name Emmanuel." And Emmanuel means God with us, because God is the only one who could come and deliver man from Satan, sin, and death. And I love Luke chapter 2. In Luke chapter 2, I'm going to read it here. The angels come. Jesus is born. And the angels appear to shepherds in the field, the lowest of the low in the nation of Israel. These are, stinky shepherds, been out with the sheep all day. And the angels come to these guys when Jesus is born. And it says that when the angel appeared, the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." You see, Jesus is our hope. Jesus is the only one who can deliver us from our sin. We can work really hard. We can try really hard. We can do all the right things, say all the right things. You can even go to church and pray and tithe, but Jesus alone is our hope. He alone is the one who lived the life that we couldn't live, who died the death that we should have died, who rose again to conquer death and is coming back. And so today, as we begin to enter the Christmas season, as we look forward to Christmas and celebrating with family, and as the trees may have gone up in your house, and as you're driving around town and you see the lights, and maybe you fight those people in the mall, I want you to remember that the season is about Jesus. And we celebrate Jesus because he's our hope. He's our only hope. And so go in that this week. Share that with your family. Share that with your coworkers. Share that with those around you. Share it with your neighbors that Jesus is the reason that we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the lights. And Jesus is our hope. Until next time, God bless you.